Today on Katie, when technology ruins your life, what is revenge porn and who posts it online?
Your boss, your work colleagues, they started being sent naked photos of yourself.
Could it happen to you?
My life was just falling apart right before my eyes.
Why some couples are signing social media prenups.
How has it worked for you?
Then the fallout after being outed on the internet.
Everybody knows your big secret that you've been hiding for 20 years.
This created a world of problems for you and your parents.
And one family who went on a digital detox before technology tore them apart.
No computers, no iPhones, no television?
Today on Katie.
Digital expert Mario Armstrong is here with us today. And Mario, how widespread are these revenge porn websites?
Yeah, it's really disturbing, but it's a growing trend, unfortunately, and a lot of people are uploading more and more images. A lot of people now even know this is happening, so now they can actually set things up to get you in a position to take advantage of you. You know, oh, you look beautiful in that bikini. You know, what if you just, like, you know, turn this way a little bit or pull it down just a little bit there? Something that seems very innocent. You're still not maybe full-on naked or anything like that, but still the point is they're then using those images on these sites. And some of them are replacing they're taking your face and then putting it on other naked bodies as well. So a lot of photoshopping is happening as well.
Mario, some people are also taking advantage of people without them knowing it through webcams. I was really creeped out by this. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is amazing that a lot of people still aren't understanding the technology about how webcams can work. But if you were to get an email sent to you and you click on something that seems legit, you could be downloading software that you don't know that someone else can control your webcam. It's kind of like remotely taking over your computer. And so a lot of times people are just watching what you're doing because your webcam is sitting there right there on your laptop or on your computer, and you don't know that it's on unless it has an LED light or something like that. You don't know.
Gosh, so how do people protect themselves against all this very intrusive, invasive technology?
A couple of quick things. Number one, triple check your privacy settings on any of the social networks that you're using. Number two, pause before you post anything out there. Just give it another look. Let someone else interpret it as well. And number three, be aware that if people can get access to your phone or to your computer, they can install stuff on it that you don't know and always be able to get information from you.
Coming up next, how to protect your privacy in the digital age.
We can't expect technology to fight this for us. We have to be educated. We have to be aware.
That's next.
And how did you go from signing up for the chorus to having your parents completely freak out?
Well, Queer Chorus has a Facebook group. It was the first semester the chorus had just been created, and we were still figuring out how we wanted to interact with each other. So the president at the time created this Facebook group and went through and added people to it, which wouldn't have been a big deal, except that there was a loophole in Facebook's privacy settings, where if you got added to a group, even if you had your privacy completely locked down, it would post to other people's pages.
And so suddenly your friends, your family members are all seeing it where? On your Facebook page?
On their Facebook
On their Facebook pages. Mario Armstrong, our digital expert, is still with us. And I think this is such an obvious example of how our lives and our real lives and our digital lives are intersecting as never before, right?
It's all one thing now. It's not separate. And, you know, unfortunately, in this situation with Facebook, if you are a friend, anyone can add you to a group. And so I've even looked on my Facebook page and noticed that I'm added to groups that I have no interest in being a part of. But you get a notification. But how often do you check those notifications, right? Like, you guys didn't see the notification, right? Exactly. It's not that simple.
We reached out to Facebook, and they told us they emailed you personally about this incident, which led them to take additional steps to educate people about privacy options for groups. They offered us a statement which read in part, "Our heart goes out to these young people, and their unfortunate experience reminds us that we must continue our work to empower and educate users about our robust privacy controls. So they have sort of upped their privacy controls, but in your view, Mario, not enough?
Well, I think they're working on it. I also have looked at their website and saw some of the steps that they're taking. So I give them the credit for saying, you know what, this is clearly an issue. Let's jump right on it and start making some amends. And we can't expect technology to fight this for us. We have to be educated. We have to be aware. We need to check our settings ourselves. We can put some technology hurdles in place, but we can't change people's behavior.